In the land of Canaan, where the sun kisses the earth each morning, there existed a civilization woven with tales that stirred the soul and ignited the imagination. This is not just a story of gods and goddesses, but a testament to the dreams and fears of ancient people who walked beneath the same stars we gaze upon today. Imagine standing amidst the bustling markets of Ugarit, where merchants haggle over goods from distant lands, unaware of the whispers of gods that echo through the city's narrow streets. Canaanite civilization, like a tapestry woven from threads of myth and reality, flourished along the eastern shores of the Mediterranean. Cities such as Tyre, Sidon, and Byblos thrived, their prosperity mirroring the ebbs and flows of the deities they worshipped. At the heart of Canaanite mythology lies a pantheon of gods and goddesses, each with their own domain and story. El, the wise and benevolent father of the gods, reigns supreme over the heavens, while his consort Asherah embodies the nurturing essence of the earth itself. They preside over a divine court where Ba'al, the thunderous storm god, battles against the chaos of the sea and the forces of death. But it is not just the gods who captivate the hearts of the Canaanite people, it is their stories that rise and fall like the hills that their landscape. These myths are not mere tales of heroism or love, but reflections of the struggles and triumphs that define human existence. They speak of creation, of how the world was formed from the union of heaven and earth, and of the first humans shaped from clay and divine breath. In the shadows of Mount Zaphon, where Ba'al is said to have defeated the sea god Yam and established his kingship over the storm, lies a testament to the eternal battle between order and chaos. The myths of Canaan are not just stories of gods and goddesses, but mirrors that reflect the hopes and fears of those who prayed beneath the cedar trees and offered sacrifices upon sacred altars. Imagine the awe-inspiring rituals that marked the turning of seasons, when farmers beseeched the gods for bountiful harvests and mothers prayed for the health of their children. These rituals were not empty gestures, but solemn ceremonies that bound the community together in reverence and gratitude. As the sun sets over the ancient city of Ugarit, casting shadows that dance upon weathered stone, one cannot help but feel a sense of wonder at the resilience of a civilization that thrived in the embrace of gods whose names are whispered on the lips of historians and storytellers alike. The myths of Canaan are more than stories, they are the heartbeat of a people who saw the divine in every sunrise and found solace in the embrace of their gods. In the following pages, we will journey through the myths and legends that define Canaanite civilization, exploring the depths of their beliefs and the legacy they have left behind. This is not just a journey through time, but a voyage into the very soul of a civilization whose myths continue to resonate in our modern world. In the timeless expanse before memory, when the world lay in the embrace of darkness and silence, there was only the deep, endless sea. Its waters, ancient and unfathomable, whispered secrets of creation and birth. From this primordial abyss emerged the first stirrings of life, as the gods of Canaan spoke into existence the very foundations of our world. Picture, if you will, the moment when El, the supreme god, looked upon the waters and saw the potential for something greater. With a voice that echoed through the cosmos, he called forth the heavens and the earth, separating the waters above from the waters below. In this act of divine separation, the stage was set for the drama of creation to unfold. The earth, barren and raw, awaited the touch of the gods. It was here that El and his consort Asherah breathed life into the soil, shaping its contours and breathing vitality into its depths. From the dust of the earth, they fashioned the first humans, molding them in their own likeness and filling their hearts with the breath of divine inspiration. Imagine the awe that must have filled the hearts of the ancient Canaanites as they heard these stories passed down through generations. They saw themselves not as isolated beings, but as part of a grand tapestry woven by the gods themselves. Every sunrise and every storm bore witness to the ongoing drama of creation, reminding them of their place within the divine order. Yet, creation was not without its challenges and conflicts. The Canaanite myths speak of struggles between gods and primordial forces, battles that shaped the landscape and forged the destiny of the world. One such tale tells of Baal's epic struggle against Yam, the chaos monster of the sea, whose raging waters threatened to engulf the earth. In the midst of this cosmic conflict, Ba'al emerged as a champion of order and fertility, his triumph celebrated in rituals that ensured the continued prosperity of the land. His victory over Yam symbolized the eternal struggle between chaos and creation, a theme that resonated deeply with the Canaanite people as they sought to navigate the uncertainties of their own lives. The creation myths of Canaan are more than just stories of how the world came to be, they are reflections of the human experience itself. They remind us of our own capacity for creation and destruction, of our desire to understand the mysteries of existence and our place within it. These myths speak to the universal longing for meaning and connection, offering glimpses into a time when gods walked among mortals and shaped the course of history. As we journey deeper into the heart of Canaanite mythology, we will encounter more tales of gods and heroes, of love and betrayal, each one a testament to the enduring power of storytelling. For in the myths of Canaan, we find not only the origins of a civilization, but echoes of our own hopes and fears, our dreams and aspirations, bound together in the timeless dance of creation and renewal. In the realm of ancient Canaan, where the earth meets the sky and gods walk among mortals, a pantheon of deities reigns supreme, each with a role as vibrant and essential as the colors of a sunset. These gods and goddesses are not distant figures but living embodiments of natural forces and human virtues, their stories woven into the fabric of daily life and rituals. Imagine standing before El, the wise and benevolent father of the gods, whose beard touches the heavens and whose voice thunders through the mountains. He is the creator and sustainer of the cosmos, the one who holds the balance of the world in his hands. To the Canaanites, El represents order and authority, his presence reassuring like the warmth of the sun on a winter's day. Beside El stands Asherah, his consort and the embodiment of fertility and nurturing love. Her embrace is gentle yet fierce, her wisdom guiding the cycles of life and death that shape the earth. She is the mother of all living things, her presence felt in the blossoming of flowers and the ripening of fruit upon the vine. But the pantheon extends beyond El and Asherah to encompass a multitude of gods and goddesses, each with their own domain and influence. Ba'al, the storm god and warrior king, commands the forces of nature with a thunderous voice that shakes the earth and stirs the seas. He is the protector of crops and livestock, his strength symbolizing the power of renewal and fertility. Anat, the sister and consort of Ba'al, embodies the ferocity of battle and the passion of love. With a sword in one hand and a lily in the other, she is both warrior and nurturer, her presence a reminder of the dualities that define human existence. In her quests and conquests, Anat reflects the courage and determination of those who seek to overcome adversity and achieve greatness. As the sun sets over the sacred city of Ugarit, where temples stand as testament to the devotion of the Canaanite people, one cannot help but feel a sense of awe at the diversity and complexity of the divine pantheon. Each god and goddess is not just a figure of worship but a mirror that reflects the hopes and fears of those who call upon them in times of need. The stories of the Canaanite gods and goddesses are more than mere myths, they are echoes of the human experience, resonating with the joys and sorrows that accompany life's journey. They teach us about courage in the face of adversity, love in the midst of conflict, and the enduring power of faith and devotion. In the pages that follow, we will continue our exploration of the Canaanite pantheon, delving deeper into the myths and legends that illuminate the character and significance of each deity. Through these stories, we will uncover not only the ancient beliefs of a civilization long past, but also timeless truths about the nature of divinity and the enduring legacy of faith. In the ancient land of Canaan, amidst the rolling hills and fertile valleys, there existed a tale of love and valor that stirred the hearts of gods and mortals alike. This is the story of Ba'al, the storm god, and his consort Anat, a saga of passion and courage that echoed through the ages like thunder rolling across the heavens. Imagine the heavens darkening as Ba'al, with eyes like lightning and a voice like thunder, strides across the sky. He is the bringer of rain and fertility, his power felt in every drop that nourishes the earth and every bolt of lightning that splits the darkness. To the Canaanites, Ba'al is not just a god but a protector and provider, his presence a reassurance of life's abundance and renewal. Beside Ba'al stands Anat, his beloved and equal in strength and spirit. With a sword of gleaming bronze and a heart ablaze with passion, she embodies the fierce joy of battle and the tender embrace of love. Anat is both warrior and nurturer, her courage matched only by her compassion for those she holds dear. Their love story unfolds against a backdrop of cosmic conflict, where gods and primordial forces clash in a battle for supremacy. One of the most celebrated tales recounts Baal's epic struggle against Yam, the chaos monster of the sea, whose fury threatens to engulf the world in eternal darkness. With Anat at his side, Baal confronts Yam in a battle that shakes the foundations of the earth and tests the limits of their courage. Imagine the awe that must have filled the hearts of the Canaanite people as they heard these tales recounted around fires and within the walls of temples. They saw in Ba'al and Anat not just gods of power and passion, but reflections of their own struggles and triumphs. Through their stories, they found courage to face adversity and hope for a future shaped by love and resilience. But the saga of Ba'al and Anat is not just one of battles won and enemies vanquished, it is also a testament to the enduring power of love and devotion. In moments of quiet reflection, Anat sings songs of longing for Ba'al, her heart aching for his return from distant battles. And when Ba'al stands victorious upon the mountaintop, it is Anat who embraces him with arms strong and tender, their reunion a celebration of love's triumph over adversity. As the sun sets over the sacred city of Ugarit, where temples stand as testament to the devotion of the Canaanite people, one cannot help but feel a sense of wonder at the depth of emotion and courage displayed by Ba'al and Anat. Theirs is a love story that transcends time and space, a reminder of the power of love to conquer even the darkest of forces. In the pages that follow, we will continue to unravel the myths and legends of Ba'al and Anat, exploring the nuances of their relationship and the significance of their roles within the Canaanite pantheon. Through their stories, we will uncover not only the ancient beliefs of a civilization long past, but also timeless truths about the nature of love, courage, and the enduring legacy of faith. In the timeless realm of Canaanite mythology, where the heavens meet the earth and the stars dance in the night sky, there exists a divine couple whose love and wisdom shape the very fabric of existence. This is the story of El, the father of the gods, and his consort Asherah, a tale of power and compassion that resonates through the ages like a gentle breeze through a sacred grove. Imagine the vastness of the cosmos as El, with eyes like ancient wisdom and a voice that echoes through eternity, surveys the expanse of creation. He is the supreme deity, the one who brought order to chaos and breathed life into the world. To the Canaanites, El is not just a god but a father figure, his presence a source of guidance and protection, like the sheltering branches of an ancient tree. Beside El stands Asherah, his beloved and equal in grace and beauty. With eyes like pools of wisdom and hands that nurture life itself, she embodies the nurturing essence of the earth and the gentle touch of maternal love. Asherah is both goddess and queen, her wisdom guiding the cycles of life and death that shape the world around her. Their love story unfolds amidst the celestial drama of the divine court, where gods and goddesses gather to celebrate the turning of the seasons and the blessings of fertility. El and Asherah stand at the heart of this cosmic dance, their union symbolizing the harmony between heaven and earth, spirit and matter. But their roles extend beyond mere rulership, they are also custodians of justice and compassion. In moments of turmoil and strife, it is El who dispenses wisdom and Asherah who soothes troubled hearts with her gentle embrace. Together, they embody the ideals of divine kingship and maternal care, their partnership a beacon of hope and stability in a world fraught with uncertainty. Imagine the awe that must have filled the hearts of the Canaanite people as they witnessed the benevolence and majesty of El and Asherah. They saw in their divine rulers not just figures of power and authority, but embodiments of the values that defined their society: justice, mercy, and the sanctity of life. In quiet moments of reflection, Asherah weaves stories of love and creation, her voice like a lullaby that soothes the souls of gods and mortals alike. And when El speaks, his words resonate with the wisdom of ages past, guiding the destinies of nations and offering solace to those who seek his counsel. As the sun sets over the sacred city of Ugarit, where temples stand as testament to the devotion of the Canaanite people, one cannot help but feel a sense of reverence for the enduring love and wisdom of El and Asherah. Theirs is a partnership that transcends time and space, a testament to the power of love to shape the course of history and inspire generations to come. In the pages that follow, we will continue to explore the myths and legends of Ba'al and Asherah, delving deeper into the nuances of their relationship and the significance of their roles within the Canaanite pantheon. Through their stories, we will uncover not only the ancient beliefs of a civilization long past, but also timeless truths about the nature of love, wisdom, and the enduring legacy of faith. In the shadowed depths of Canaanite mythology lies a realm shrouded in mystery and reverence, the realm of the underworld, where the spirits of the departed journey beyond mortal sight. This is not just a realm of darkness and silence, but a tapestry woven with tales that evoke both sorrow and hope, where the boundary between life and death is blurred by the echoes of ancient beliefs and timeless truths. Imagine a world where the sun sets for the final time, casting long shadows that stretch across the land like fingers reaching for the heavens. It is here, in this twilight realm, that the spirits of the departed begin their journey into the unknown. According to Canaanite beliefs, the underworld is not a place of eternal punishment or reward, but a continuation of life in a different form, a place where the souls of the deceased join the company of ancestors and gods. Central to Canaanite mythology is the figure of Mot, the god of death and ruler of the underworld. With eyes as dark as the abyss and a voice that echoes like distant thunder, Mot presides over the souls of the departed with a solemn dignity. His realm is a reflection of the natural world, where darkness and decay give way to renewal and rebirth. Yet, the myths of the underworld are not just tales of darkness and despair, they are also stories of redemption and transformation. One of the most poignant myths tells of Anat's journey to the underworld in search of her beloved brother Ba'al, who has been taken captive by Mot. With tears in her eyes and a sword in her hand, Anat confronts the god of death in a battle that shakes the foundations of the underworld itself. Imagine the courage that must have filled Anat's heart as she faced the darkness of the underworld, her love for Ba'al a beacon of hope that guided her through the labyrinthine halls of Mot's domain. In her quest, Anat embodies the resilience and determination of those who refuse to surrender to fate, her sword cutting through the shadows with each step closer to her beloved. As Anat battles Mot, her cries echo through the underworld, stirring the souls of the departed from their eternal slumber. It is a moment of defiance and triumph, a testament to the power of love to transcend even the boundaries of death. And when Anat emerges victorious, carrying Ba'al in her arms, it is not just a reunion of siblings, but a reaffirmation of the bonds that unite gods and mortals alike. In the quiet moments that follow, the souls of the departed gather around Anat and Ba'al, their voices blending with the wind as they celebrate the triumph of life over death. The myths of the underworld teach us that death is not an end, but a continuation of the journey. A journey that leads us into the embrace of loved ones and the comforting presence of gods who watch over us from beyond the veil. As the sun sets over the sacred city of Ugarit, where temples stand as testament to the devotion of the Canaanite people, one cannot help but feel a sense of awe at the resilience and courage displayed by Anat and the souls of the departed. Their stories are more than myths, they are reminders of the enduring power of love, hope, and the belief that life continues beyond the boundaries of the mortal world. In the pages that follow, we will continue to explore the myths and legends of the underworld, delving deeper into the nuances of Canaanite beliefs about death and the afterlife. Through these stories, we will uncover not only the ancient beliefs of a civilization long past, but also timeless truths about the nature of existence and the enduring legacy of faith. In the ancient annals of Canaanite mythology, amidst the echoes of divine voices and the footsteps of gods upon the earth, there exist epics that transcend time and space. These are not just tales of gods and mortals, but narratives that weave together the threads of destiny, courage, and the enduring bond between heaven and earth. Imagine a world where gods walk among mortals, their presence shaping the course of history and inspiring acts of heroism and sacrifice. One such epic tale tells of the exploits of Ba'al, the storm god whose thunderous voice shakes the mountains and whose strength is matched only by his compassion for humanity. In times of drought and despair, it is Ba'al who descends from the heavens to bring rain and renewal, his battles against the forces of chaos a testament to the power of divine intervention. Beside Ba'al stands Anat, his consort and equal in valor and spirit. Together, they embark on epic quests that take them across the vast expanse of the Canaanite world. One such journey leads them into the depths of the underworld, where Anat confronts Mot, the god of death, in a battle that tests the limits of her courage and determination. With sword in hand and heart ablaze with love for her brother Ba'al, Anat emerges victorious, her triumph a symbol of the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. But the divine epics are not just stories of gods and goddesses, they are also reflections of the complex relationship between mortals and the divine. In moments of crisis and triumph, humans call upon the gods for guidance and protection, their faith a beacon of hope in times of uncertainty. One such tale recounts the story of a humble farmer who, in a moment of desperation, invokes the name of El, the father of the gods, to save his crops from blight. Moved by the farmer's sincerity and devotion, El sends rain to nourish the parched earth, his benevolence a reminder of the power of faith and the interconnectedness of all life. Imagine the awe that must have filled the hearts of the Canaanite people as they heard these epics recounted around fires and within the walls of temples. They saw in the struggles and triumphs of gods and mortals alike reflections of their own hopes and fears, their own dreams and aspirations. Through these stories, they found courage to face adversity and strength to persevere in the face of hardship. As the sun sets over the sacred city of Ugarit, where temples stand as testament to the devotion of the Canaanite people, one cannot help but feel a sense of wonder at the epic tales that have shaped their beliefs and rituals. The divine epics are more than just stories, they are reminders of the enduring power of myth to inspire, to educate, and to unite people in a shared understanding of the mysteries of existence. In the pages that follow, we will continue to explore the divine epics of Canaanite mythology, delving deeper into the nuances of their narratives and the significance of their themes. Through these stories, we will uncover not only the ancient beliefs of a civilization long past, but also timeless truths about the nature of divinity, the resilience of the human spirit, and the enduring legacy of faith and storytelling. In the realm of Canaanite mythology, where the boundaries between mortal and divine blur, there exist tales of mortal heroes whose courage and feats echo through the ages like the beating of a mighty drum. These are not just stories of valor and adventure, but narratives that resonate with the hopes and aspirations of humanity, inspiring awe and reverence for those who dared to defy fate and challenge the gods themselves. Imagine a time when the land was beset by trials and tribulations, and the fate of entire civilizations hung in the balance. It is amidst this backdrop that the figure of Kothar Wakasis emerges, a master craftsman and skilled artisan blessed by the gods with unparalleled wisdom and creativity. With hands that shape stone and wood into wonders of artistry, Kothar Wakasis crafts divine weapons and artifacts that become the envy of gods and mortals alike. His adventures take him across the breadth of the Canaanite world, from the bustling markets of Ugarit to the sacred temples atop Mount Zaphon. Through his craftsmanship, Kothar Wakasis embodies the ingenuity and perseverance of those who strive to leave a lasting legacy of beauty and innovation. But Kothar Wakasis is not the only hero to grace the annals of Canaanite mythology. There is also Daniel, a righteous judge whose wisdom and integrity earn him the favor of the gods. In a world fraught with injustice and deceit, Daniel stands as a beacon of moral clarity and compassion, his judgments guided by a deep sense of fairness and empathy for the downtrodden. His adventures take him on a journey of trials and tribulations, from the courtrooms of kings to the distant lands where ancient truths lie buried beneath the sands of time. Through his quest for justice, Daniel becomes a symbol of hope and resilience for those who seek to uphold the principles of righteousness and equality. As the sun sets over the sacred city of Ugarit, where temples stand as testament to the valor and virtue of the Canaanite people, one cannot help but feel a sense of awe at the heroic figures who have shaped their beliefs and values. The tales of Kothar Wakasis and Daniel are more than just stories, they are reminders of the enduring power of courage and integrity to overcome adversity and inspire greatness in others. In the pages that follow, we will continue to explore the heroic figures of Canaanite mythology, delving deeper into the nuances of their adventures and the significance of their deeds. Through these stories, we will uncover not only the ancient beliefs of a civilization long past, but also timeless truths about the nature of heroism, virtue, and the enduring legacy of honor and valor. In the ancient land of Canaan, where the sacred and the earthly intertwined, mythology was not just a collection of stories but a guiding force that shaped the rituals, ceremonies, and religious practices of the people. These practices were not mere rituals, they were pathways to commune with the divine, to seek blessings, and to ensure the harmony of the natural and supernatural realms. Imagine standing in the heart of a Canaanite temple, where incense swirls in the air and the flickering flames of oil lamps cast dancing shadows upon the walls. Here, priests adorned in sacred robes perform rituals that honor the gods and goddesses of the pantheon, invoking their names with reverence and offering prayers for fertility, prosperity, and protection. These rituals are not just acts of devotion but expressions of gratitude and supplication, seeking to maintain the delicate balance between humanity and the divine. Central to Canaanite religious practices is the veneration of El, the father of the gods, and Asherah, his consort and the nurturing mother goddess. El is revered as the supreme deity, the wise and benevolent ruler whose wisdom guides the destinies of gods and mortals alike. His presence is felt in every aspect of Canaanite life, from the planting of crops to the forging of alliances between city-states. Asherah, with her gentle touch and maternal care, is honored as the giver of life and the protector of families, her presence invoked in rituals that celebrate fertility and the cycles of birth and rebirth. But Canaanite religious practices extend beyond the worship of individual deities to encompass a rich tapestry of ceremonies and rites that mark the passage of seasons and the milestones of life. One such ceremony is the annual New Year festival, where priests and priestesses gather to renew the bonds between heaven and earth through song, dance, and offerings of food and drink. It is a time of celebration and reflection, when the community comes together to reaffirm their faith and seek the blessings of the gods for the year ahead. Another important aspect of Canaanite religious life is the practice of divination and prophecy, where priests and seers interpret omens and signs from the natural world to discern the will of the gods. Through rituals involving the casting of lots, the observation of celestial phenomena, and the interpretation of dreams, they seek guidance on matters of war and peace, prosperity and adversity. These practices serve not only to foretell the future, but also to deepen the spiritual connection between the mortal realm and the divine. Imagine the sense of awe and reverence that must have filled the hearts of the Canaanite people as they participated in these rituals and ceremonies, their faith strengthened by the tangible presence of the gods in their midst. For them, mythology was not just a collection of stories, but a living tradition that infused every aspect of their daily lives, from the humblest acts of labor to the grandest celebrations of the sacred calendar. As the sun sets over the sacred city of Ugarit, where temples stand as testament to the enduring faith of the Canaanite people, one cannot help but feel a sense of wonder at the rituals and religious practices that have shaped their beliefs and rituals. These practices are more than just traditions, they are reflections of the profound connection between humanity and the divine, a testament to the enduring power of myth and ritual to inspire, guide, and unite people in a shared understanding of the mysteries of existence. In the pages that follow, we will continue to explore the rituals and religious practices of ancient Canaan, delving deeper into the nuances of their ceremonies and the significance of their beliefs. Through these stories, we will uncover not only the ancient traditions of a civilization long past, but also timeless truths about the nature of faith, community, and the enduring legacy of myth and ritual. In the vast expanse of Canaanite mythology, where the heavens unfold like a shimmering tapestry and the earth pulses with the rhythms of life, there exists a profound cosmology that imbues the natural world with sacred meaning. This is not just a belief system but a celestial symphony, where the cosmos and sacred geography intertwine to shape the beliefs and practices of a people deeply connected to the mysteries of existence. Imagine gazing up at the night sky, where the stars twinkle like distant fires and the moon casts its silvery glow upon the earth. To the Canaanite people, the cosmos was not merely a celestial spectacle but a divine canvas painted by the hands of gods and goddesses. At the center of their cosmology stands El, the father of the gods, whose divine gaze encompasses the entirety of creation. With eyes like ancient wisdom and a voice that resonates through the heavens, El presides over the celestial court, where gods and goddesses move in harmonious dance across the vault of the sky. Central to Canaanite beliefs is the notion of sacred geography, where certain places on earth are imbued with spiritual significance and divine presence. Among these sacred sites stands Mount Zaphon, the mythical abode of Ba'al and Anat, where the gods gather to celebrate the turning of the seasons and the blessings of fertility. Here, amidst towering peaks and lush valleys, mortals and gods alike seek communion with the divine, offering prayers and sacrifices to ensure the prosperity of their lands and the favor of the gods. But the cosmos is not just a backdrop for divine drama, it is a reflection of the interconnectedness of all life. According to Canaanite beliefs, celestial bodies such as the sun, moon, and stars are not mere objects in the sky but manifestations of divine beings who influence the course of human destiny. The sun, with its radiant warmth and life-giving energy, is seen as a symbol of El's benevolence and the source of vitality that sustains all living things. The moon, with its phases that wax and wane like the ebb and flow of tides, is revered as a guardian of mysteries and a guide through the darkness of night. Imagine the awe and reverence that must have filled the hearts of the Canaanite people as they contemplated the mysteries of the cosmos and walked the sacred paths that linked earthly and celestial realms. For them, sacred geography was not just a matter of physical geography but a spiritual journey that led them closer to the divine presence that permeated every aspect of their lives. As the sun sets over the sacred city of Ugarit, where temples stand as testament to the enduring faith of the Canaanite people, one cannot help but feel a sense of wonder at the cosmology and sacred geography that have shaped their beliefs and rituals. These beliefs are more than just myths. They are reflections of the profound connection between humanity and the cosmos, a testament to the enduring power of faith and imagination to illuminate the mysteries of existence. In the pages that follow, we will continue to explore the cosmology and sacred geography of ancient Canaan, delving deeper into the nuances of their beliefs about the cosmos, celestial bodies, and sacred places. Through these stories, we will uncover not only the ancient wisdom of a civilization long past, but also timeless truths about the nature of divinity, the interconnectedness of all life, and the enduring legacy of myth and spirituality. In the rich tapestry of Canaanite mythology, where the boundaries between the natural and supernatural blur, there exists a menagerie of mythical creatures and beings whose presence inspires both awe and fear. These are not just fantastical creatures, but embodiments of the mysteries and wonders that populate the ancient world, each with its own story to tell and its own place in the intricate web of Canaanite beliefs. Imagine a world where the forests echo with the haunting cries of the Rephaim, towering giants whose footsteps shake the earth and whose strength is matched only by their insatiable hunger. According to Canaanite myth, the Rephaim are descendants of the primordial gods, beings of immense power and stature who roam the wilderness in search of prey. Their presence serves as a reminder of the untamed forces that lurk beyond the boundaries of civilization, their legends passed down through generations as cautionary tales of hubris and consequence. Beside the Rephaim stand the dreaded creatures known as the Latanu, malevolent spirits that haunt the darkness with their piercing cries and twisted forms. Born from the shadows that cling to the edges of the world, the Latanu are said to feed on the fear and despair of mortals, their presence a harbinger of misfortune and ill omens. To encounter a Latanu is to confront the darkest recesses of the human soul, where courage and faith are tested against the relentless tide of supernatural terror. But not all mythical beings in Canaanite mythology are agents of fear and chaos. Among the creatures of legend stands the benevolent figure of the Shidu, winged guardians whose noble visage and steadfast loyalty protect temples and palaces from malevolent forces. With bodies of lions and faces of wise sages, the Shidu embody the virtues of strength and wisdom, their presence a symbol of divine protection and celestial favor. In the watery depths of the Mediterranean Sea, where the currents swirl and the waves crash against ancient shores, dwells the fearsome figure of Latin, the seven-headed serpent who guards the treasures of the deep. According to Canaanite myth, Latin is both a creature of chaos and a symbol of primordial power. His serpentine coils a testament to the eternal struggle between order and chaos, creation and destruction. Imagine the thrill of encountering these mythical creatures in the tales and traditions of the Canaanite people, their legends woven into the fabric of everyday life as warnings, inspirations, and reminders of the enduring mysteries of the natural world. For the Canaanites, mythology was not just a means of explaining the unknown, but a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity and the enduring power of imagination to shape reality. As the sun sets over the sacred city of Ugarit, where temples stand as testament to the courage and creativity of the Canaanite people, one cannot help but feel a sense of wonder at the mythical creatures and beings that have populated their beliefs and rituals. These creatures are more than just figments of imagination. They are reflections of the profound connection between humanity and the natural world, a testament to the enduring power of myth and storytelling to inspire, educate, and unite people in a shared understanding of the wonders of existence. In the pages that follow, we will continue to explore the mythical creatures and beings of Canaanite mythology, delving deeper into the nuances of their legends and the significance of their roles in shaping the beliefs and practices of ancient civilizations. Through these stories, we will uncover not only the ancient wisdom of a civilization long past, but also timeless truths about the nature of fear, courage, and the enduring legacy of myth and folklore. In the realm of Canaanite mythology, where the passions of gods and mortals intertwine like threads in a celestial tapestry, there exist tales of love, betrayal, and relationships that stir the heart and captivate the imagination. These are not just stories of romance and intrigue, but narratives that delve into the complexities of desire, loyalty, and the eternal dance between light and shadow in the lives of both gods and mortals. Imagine a time when the world was young and the heavens trembled with the beauty of celestial beings. At the heart of this divine drama stands Anat, the radiant goddess of love and war, whose beauty is matched only by her fierce determination and unwavering loyalty to those she holds dear. It is said that Anat's heart was once captured by the noble figure of Ba'al, the storm god whose thunderous voice and commanding presence shook the very foundations of the earth. Theirs was a love that transcended the boundaries of mortal understanding, a bond forged in the fiery crucible of passion and tempered by the trials of war and adversity. But the path of love is rarely smooth, even for gods. In the depths of the underworld, where shadows whisper ancient secrets and darkness holds sway, lurks the figure of Mot, the dreaded god of death and decay. Consumed by envy and desire, Mot sought to tear Ba'al and Anat apart, unleashing a torrent of betrayal and treachery that threatened to engulf the entire cosmos in darkness. Yet, despite the trials and tribulations that tested their resolve, Ba'al and Anat emerged victorious, their love and loyalty shining as beacons of hope in a world beset by chaos and uncertainty. Among the mortal realm, there exist tales of love and longing that mirror the passions of their divine counterparts. One such tale revolves around the tragic romance between a cat, a brave and noble hunter, and his beloved sister, Paghat. According to Canaanite myth, a cat was gifted a magical bow by the gods themselves, a testament to his skill and bravery in the face of adversity. Yet, it was not the trials of the hunt that would test a cat's heart, but the bitter sting of jealousy and betrayal that tore his world apart. Driven by envy and greed, the figure of Yatpan, a cunning and deceitful deity, sought to claim a cat's bow for his own, setting in motion a chain of events that would forever alter the course of mortal and divine destinies. In a moment of tragic misunderstanding, Paghat, believing herself betrayed by her brother's actions, unwittingly becomes the instrument of his demise, her grief and remorse echoing through the ages as a haunting reminder of the fragile bonds that bind us all. As the sun sets over the sacred city of Ugarit, where temples stand as testament to the enduring power of love and betrayal in Canaanite mythology, one cannot help but feel a sense of awe at the depth and complexity of these timeless tales. For the Canaanite people, love and betrayal were not just themes in their myths, but reflections of the joys and sorrows that define the human experience, transcending the boundaries of time and space to resonate with audiences across generations. In the pages that follow, we will continue to explore the love and betrayal myths of Canaanite mythology, delving deeper into the nuances of their stories and the significance of their themes in shaping the beliefs and values of ancient civilizations. Through these tales, we will uncover not only the ancient wisdom of a civilization long past, but also timeless truths about the nature of love, loyalty, and the enduring legacy of myth and storytelling. In the realm of Canaanite mythology, where the wisdom of ages is woven into the fabric of everyday life, there exist tales of profound insight and moral guidance that resonate across time and space. These are not just stories, but parables that illuminate the path of virtue and wisdom, imparting lessons that transcend the boundaries of mortal existence and offer glimpses into the eternal truths that shape the human experience. Imagine a time when the world was young and the gods walked among mortals, their voices like echoes of distant thunder and their wisdom like the light of the morning sun. At the heart of this tapestry of wisdom stands the figure of Kothar Wakasis, the divine craftsman whose skill and ingenuity are matched only by his boundless wisdom and foresight. According to Canaanite myth, it was Kothar Wakasis who fashioned the tools and weapons of the gods, each stroke of his hammer and chisel a testament to the power of creativity and the importance of craftsmanship in the pursuit of excellence. Yet, beyond his mastery of the arts, Kothar Wakasis is also revered as a keeper of ancient knowledge, a repository of wisdom that spans the ages and encompasses the mysteries of the cosmos. It is said that he imparted his wisdom to mortals through tales and parables, each story a tapestry of moral lessons and timeless truths that guide the hearts and minds of those who seek to walk the path of righteousness. Among the proverbial tales that endure through the ages is the story of the wise king Daniel, whose justice and compassion earned him the favor of the gods and the respect of his people. According to Canaanite tradition, Daniel's wisdom was tested by adversity and tempered by the trials of leadership, his decisions guided not by personal gain but by a steadfast commitment to fairness and integrity. In a world where power often breeds corruption and tyranny, Daniel stands as a beacon of hope and inspiration, his legacy a reminder of the enduring power of wisdom to uplift and enlighten the human spirit. But wisdom in Canaanite mythology is not confined to the realm of kings and gods alone. It permeates every aspect of life, from the humblest shepherd to the most skilled artisan. In the proverbial tales passed down through generations, ordinary people find themselves confronted with dilemmas and challenges that test their courage and resilience, their choices echoing through the annals of time as examples of virtue and righteousness in the face of adversity. Imagine the thrill of hearing these tales told around the fireside, where elders impart their wisdom to the younger generations, weaving together threads of experience and insight into a tapestry of moral guidance and spiritual enlightenment. For the Canaanite people, wisdom was not just a collection of words, but a living force that shaped their beliefs and actions, guiding them through the complexities of life and offering solace in times of uncertainty. As the sun sets over the sacred city of Ugarit, where temples stand as testament to the enduring power of wisdom in Canaanite culture, one cannot help but feel a sense of awe at the depth and complexity of these timeless tales. For the Canaanites, wisdom was more than just a virtue, it was a divine gift that illuminated the path of righteousness and guided the hearts of mortals towards the pursuit of excellence and moral integrity. In the pages that follow, we will continue to explore the wisdom and proverbial tales of Canaanite mythology, delving deeper into the nuances of their stories and the significance of their themes in shaping the beliefs and values of ancient civilizations. Through these tales, we will uncover not only the ancient wisdom of a civilization long past, but also timeless truths about the nature of virtue, justice, and the enduring legacy of myth and storytelling. In the ancient land of Canaan, where the echoes of myth and legend reverberate through the sands of time, the art of storytelling finds its visual counterpart in the rich tapestry of mythological art and symbolism. Through the lens of ancient artifacts and depictions, we glimpse into a world where gods and mortals, heroes and monsters, dance across the canvas of history, their stories etched in stone and clay as testaments to the enduring power of myth and imagination. Imagine standing before the walls of a sacred temple, where the vibrant colors of frescoes and reliefs breathe life into the myths and legends of a bygone era. Here, amidst the flickering torchlight and the hushed whispers of priests and pilgrims, the figures of gods and goddesses come alive, their divine forms rendered in meticulous detail and imbued with a sense of awe and reverence. Each stroke of the artist's brush or chisel captures not just the physical likeness of these celestial beings, but the essence of their roles and significance in the cosmology of Canaanite belief. Among the most iconic symbols of Canaanite mythology is the image of Ba'al, the storm god whose thunderous voice commands the heavens and whose prowess in battle rivals that of any mortal hero. Depicted with a crown of lightning and wielding a mighty thunderbolt, Ba'al stands as a symbol of divine authority and the eternal struggle between order and chaos. His presence in mythological art serves not only to inspire awe, but to remind viewers of the cosmic forces that shape the natural world and the destinies of gods and mortals alike. Beside Ba'al stands his consort, Anat, the fierce goddess of love and war whose beauty and strength are matched only by her unwavering devotion to her beloved. In mythological art, Anat is often portrayed in the throes of battle, her sword raised high and her eyes ablaze with righteous fury as she defends her kin and vanquishes their enemies. Yet, amidst the chaos of war, Anat also embodies the nurturing aspects of femininity, her presence a symbol of courage and compassion in the face of adversity. But mythological art in Canaanite culture is not confined to depictions of gods and goddesses alone. It also encompasses a rich tapestry of symbolism that speaks to the deeper meanings and interpretations of mythic narratives. One such symbol is the tree of life, whose roots delve deep into the earth and whose branches reach towards the heavens, symbolizing the interconnectedness of all living things and the cyclical nature of creation and renewal. In Canaanite belief, the tree of life serves as a metaphor for the cosmic order and the harmonious balance between the physical and spiritual realms. Among the artifacts unearthed from ancient Canaanite sites are intricately carved amulets and seals adorned with symbols of protection and divine favor. These artifacts, often crafted from precious metals and gemstones, served not only as talismans against malevolent spirits but as reminders of the presence of the gods in everyday life. Symbols such as the sun disk, representing the life-giving power of the sun god Shapash, or the serpent, symbolizing both wisdom and transformation, adorned these artifacts, their meanings woven into the fabric of Canaanite religious practice and belief. As the sun sets over the sacred city of Ugarit, where temples and tombs bear witness to the artistic achievements of the Canaanite people, one cannot help but feel a sense of wonder at the beauty and complexity of mythological art and symbolism. For the Canaanites, art was not just a means of decoration but a sacred language through which they could communicate with the divine and perpetuate the stories and traditions that defined their culture. In the pages that follow, we will continue to explore the mythological art and symbolism of Canaanite mythology, delving deeper into the nuances of its depictions and the significance of its symbols in shaping the beliefs and practices of ancient civilizations. Through these artifacts and artworks, we will uncover not only the artistic achievements of a civilization long past, but also timeless truths about the nature of creativity, spirituality, and the enduring legacy of myth and symbolism. In the ancient tapestry of Canaanite mythology, woven with threads of divine intrigue and mortal aspirations, lies a chapter of cultural exchange and influence that transcends borders and spans generations. Like the currents of the Great Sea that embraced their shores, the myths and beliefs of the Canaanite people flowed outward, mingling with the traditions of neighboring cultures and leaving an indelible mark on the tapestry of human history. Imagine a time when the boundaries between nations were porous, and merchants, travelers, and diplomats traversed the lands, carrying with them not just goods but stories, tales of gods and heroes, of creation and destruction that spoke to the shared aspirations and fears of humanity. Among these tales were those of the Canaanite pantheon, where El, the wise father of gods, presided over a celestial court that included Ba'al, the storm god, and Anat, the fierce warrior goddess. These stories captivated the hearts and minds of those who heard them, transcending linguistic and cultural barriers to become part of a larger, interconnected narrative of myth and legend. One of the earliest examples of cultural interaction can be found in the city of Ugarit, a bustling hub of trade and diplomacy that flourished during the Late Bronze Age. Here, amidst the ruins of palaces and temples, archaeologists uncovered clay tablets inscribed with cuneiform script, a testament to the city's role as a cultural crossroads where Canaanite, Hittite, and Mesopotamian influences converged. Among these tablets were myths and rituals that bore striking similarities to those found in neighboring cultures, suggesting a rich tapestry of shared beliefs and practices that shaped the spiritual landscape of the ancient Near East. Yet, while Canaanite mythology undoubtedly borrowed elements from its neighbors, it also exerted a profound influence in return, enriching and reshaping the religious and artistic traditions of those who came into contact with it. In Egypt, for example, Canaanite deities such as Ba'al and Anat were assimilated into the pantheon of gods, their attributes and roles adapted to fit within the broader framework of Egyptian religious beliefs. Similarly, in the Levant, Canaanite myths inspired local artistic traditions, as evidenced by the vibrant frescoes and sculptures that adorn temples and tombs throughout the region. The cultural interactions between the Canaanites and their neighbors were not just confined to religious beliefs and artistic expression, but also extended to social and political institutions. Through trade and diplomacy, the Canaanites forged alliances and partnerships that spanned the Mediterranean world, contributing to the diffusion of ideas and technologies that laid the foundation for the interconnected civilizations of the ancient Near East. Yet, perhaps the most enduring legacy of Canaanite mythology lies in its ability to adapt and evolve in response to changing circumstances and cultural dynamics. As empires rose and fell, as cities flourished and declined, the myths and beliefs of the Canaanite people continued to resonate, their stories finding new audiences and their symbols taking on new meanings in the ever-changing tapestry of human civilization. As the sun sets over the ancient ruins of Megiddo, where the echoes of Canaanite myths mingle with the whispers of time, one cannot help but marvel at the enduring power of cultural exchange and influence. For in the stories of gods and mortals, in the rituals and traditions that bind communities together, we find not just the legacy of a single civilization but the shared heritage of all humanity, a testament to the timeless quest for meaning and connection that unites us across time and space. In the chapters that follow, we will continue to explore the cultural influences and interactions of Canaanite mythology, delving deeper into the ways in which these ancient beliefs shaped and were shaped by the diverse tapestry of human experience. Through these stories of encounter and exchange, we will uncover not only the richness of Canaanite culture but also the enduring legacy of myth and legend in the shaping of our shared history. In the annals of time, the myths of Canaan endure as whispers of an ancient world, echoing across the ages with a resilience that defies the passage of centuries. Like the mighty cedars that cling to the rugged hillsides of Lebanon, these stories of gods and mortals have weathered the storms of history, adapting and evolving to meet the challenges of changing times while retaining their essential truths and timeless appeal. Picture a land where the gods walked among mortals, where the heavens and earth were bound together in a tapestry of myth and mystery. In this ancient realm, the myths of Canaanite culture took root, their origins lost in the mists of time yet their significance enduring through generations. At the heart of these myths stood El, the wise father of gods, whose benevolent rule governed the cosmos and whose wisdom guided the fate of all who dwelt beneath the canopy of heaven. As empires rose and fell, from the majestic heights of Egypt to the bustling markets of Mesopotamia, the myths of Canaanite culture found themselves in the crosscurrents of history, buffeted by waves of conquest and cultural exchange. Yet, like a beacon of light in the darkness, these myths persisted, their stories finding new audiences and their symbols taking on new meanings in the ever-changing landscape of the ancient Near East. One of the earliest examples of the survival and adaptation of Canaanite myths can be found in the city of Ugarit, where clay tablets inscribed with cuneiform script revealed a treasure trove of mythological tales and rituals. Here, amidst the ruins of palaces and temples, archaeologists unearthed stories of gods and goddesses whose names were whispered in reverence and whose deeds were celebrated in song. These tablets, written in a script that spoke of a world far removed from our own, offered a glimpse into the enduring power of myth and the ways in which these ancient stories were passed down through generations. Yet, as the sands of time continued to shift, the myths of Canaan underwent a transformation, adapting to meet the needs and aspirations of new civilizations that rose to prominence in the ancient Near East. In Egypt, the gods of Canaan were assimilated into the pantheon of deities, their attributes and roles reinterpreted to fit within the broader framework of Egyptian religious beliefs. Similarly, in the Levant, Canaanite myths inspired local artistic traditions, as evidenced by the vibrant frescoes and sculptures that adorned temples and tombs throughout the region. But perhaps the most enduring testament to the survival and adaptation of Canaanite myths lies in the stories themselves, tales of love and betrayal, of courage and sacrifice, that continue to resonate with readers and listeners alike. In the epic of Ba'al and Anat, we witness the eternal struggle between chaos and order as the storm god battles against the forces of darkness to restore harmony to the cosmos. In the wisdom of El and Asherah, we find lessons in leadership and compassion that transcend the boundaries of time and culture. As the sun sets over the ancient ruins of Megiddo, where the shadows of history mingle with the whispers of legend, one cannot help but marvel at the enduring power of myth and the ways in which these ancient stories continue to shape our understanding of the human experience. For in the survival and adaptation of Canaanite myths, we find not just a glimpse into the past, but a testament to the enduring quest for meaning and connection that unites us all. In the chapters that follow, we will continue to explore the survival and adaptation of Canaanite myths through different historical periods, delving deeper into the ways in which these ancient stories have shaped and been shaped by the ever-changing tapestry of human civilization. Through these tales of resilience and transformation, we will uncover not only the richness of Canaanite culture but also the universal truths that bind us together as inheritors of a shared legacy of myth and legend. In the quiet stillness of ancient ruins, buried beneath layers of earth and time, lie whispers of a world long past, fragments of pottery, inscribed tablets, and crumbling walls that speak volumes about the rich tapestry of Canaanite mythology. These archaeological treasures, unearthed from the sands of time, offer a window into the beliefs and rituals of a civilization that once flourished amidst the rocky hills and fertile valleys of the ancient Near East. Imagine standing amidst the ruins of Ugarit, a bustling city that thrived during the Late Bronze Age. Here, archaeologists uncovered a treasure trove of clay tablets inscribed with cuneiform script, a testament to the city's role as a cultural crossroads where Canaanite, Hittite, and Mesopotamian influences converged. Among these tablets were myths and rituals that shed light on the spiritual practices of the Canaanite people, offering a glimpse into their beliefs about the gods and goddesses who shaped their world. One of the most significant archaeological discoveries at Ugarit was the Ba'al cycle, a series of epic poems that recount the adventures of Ba'al, the storm god, as he battles against the forces of chaos to establish order in the cosmos. These poems, written in a poetic style that evokes the majesty of the heavens and the fury of the storm, offer a vivid portrayal of Canaanite mythology and its enduring relevance to the lives of ancient peoples. As the excavations at Ugarit continued, archaeologists unearthed a wealth of artifacts that provided further insights into Canaanite religious practices. Among these were figurines of gods and goddesses, intricately carved amulets, and ceremonial vessels used in rituals dedicated to appeasing the divine forces believed to govern the natural world. These artifacts, meticulously crafted with a reverence that speaks of spiritual devotion, offer tangible evidence of the profound impact of mythology on the everyday lives of the Canaanite people. Beyond Ugarit, other archaeological sites across the ancient Near East have yielded significant discoveries that contribute to our understanding of Canaanite mythology. In Egypt, for example, the discovery of the Amarna letters, a collection of diplomatic correspondences between the Egyptian pharaoh and rulers of Canaanite city-states, provided valuable insights into the political and religious dynamics of the region during the Late Bronze Age. Among these letters were references to Canaanite gods and goddesses, highlighting their role in shaping diplomatic relations and cultural exchange across the ancient world. In the Levant, the excavations at sites such as Megiddo and Hazor have uncovered evidence of Canaanite religious practices, including temples dedicated to the worship of deities such as El, Ba'al, and Anat. These temples, with their grand architecture and elaborate ceremonial structures, stand as testament to the spiritual fervor that once permeated the cities and towns of ancient Canaan. Perhaps one of the most poignant discoveries in recent years has been the uncovering of burial sites that offer insights into Canaanite beliefs about death and the afterlife. At sites like Beth Shean and Gezer, archaeologists have found tombs adorned with offerings of food, pottery, and jewelry, testifying to the belief that the journey to the afterlife was accompanied by provisions for the departed soul. These burial practices, steeped in ritual and reverence, offer a poignant reminder of the profound ways in which mythology shaped the beliefs and behaviors of ancient peoples. As the sun sets over the ancient ruins of Megiddo, where the echoes of Canaanite myths mingle with the whispers of time, one cannot help but marvel at the enduring power of archaeological discovery. For in the artifacts unearthed from the sands of time, we find not just fragments of pottery and inscribed tablets, but windows into the hearts and minds of a civilization that sought to understand its place in the cosmos. Through these discoveries, we continue to unravel the mysteries of Canaanite mythology, piecing together the stories of gods and mortals that continue to captivate our imagination and inspire our understanding of the human experience. In the quiet corners of modern imagination, amidst the bustling streets and glowing screens, the ancient myths of Canaan find new life, resurrected from the annals of history to weave their timeless tales into the fabric of contemporary literature, art, and religious thought. Like the phoenix rising from its ashes, these myths captivate and inspire, offering a glimpse into a world where gods and mortals once walked hand in hand, shaping destinies and weaving the tapestry of human existence. Imagine stepping into a modern art gallery where the walls come alive with vibrant colors and bold strokes that tell stories of ancient deities and heroic deeds. Here, artists draw inspiration from the myths of Canaanite culture, capturing the essence of gods like Ba'al and Anat in sweeping brushstrokes that evoke both awe and reverence. Through their art, they invite us to ponder the timeless themes of power and sacrifice, love and betrayal, that resonate across the centuries and speak to the depths of the human soul. In the realm of literature, writers and storytellers alike find fertile ground in the fertile valleys of Canaanite mythology, where ancient tales are reimagined and retold for a modern audience. From epic sagas that recount the exploits of heroes and gods to intimate narratives that explore the intricacies of divine relationships, these stories transport readers to a world where the boundaries between myth and reality blur, inviting us to contemplate the enduring mysteries of the cosmos and the complexities of the human condition. One of the most striking examples of modern interpretations of Canaanite mythology can be found in the realm of religious studies, where scholars and practitioners alike seek to uncover the spiritual truths embedded within these ancient tales. In contemporary religious communities inspired by Canaanite beliefs, rituals and practices that honor the gods and goddesses of old are revived, offering a pathway to connect with the divine forces that once held sway over the ancient Near East. Beyond the realms of art and literature, Canaanite mythology continues to exert its influence in unexpected ways, shaping cultural movements and inspiring new forms of expression. In music and dance, theater and film, echoes of these ancient tales can be found, their themes of heroism and tragedy resonating with audiences around the world. Through these creative endeavors, artists and performers pay homage to the enduring legacy of Canaanite culture, ensuring that its myths and legends remain alive and vibrant in the hearts and minds of future generations. As the sun sets on another day, casting long shadows across the landscape of human imagination, we are reminded of the profound impact of Canaanite mythology on the cultural tapestry of our world. From ancient civilizations to modern interpretations, these myths continue to captivate and inspire, offering a glimpse into a world where gods and mortals alike wrestle with fate and forge their destinies amidst the stars. In the chapters that follow, we will continue to explore the myriad ways in which Canaanite mythology has shaped and continues to shape the world around us. Through its timeless tales and enduring themes, we will uncover not just the stories of gods and mortals, but the universal truths that bind us together as inheritors of a shared legacy of myth and legend. In the vast tapestry of ancient mythologies that have shaped human understanding of the divine and the cosmos, Canaanite mythology stands as a thread woven intricately alongside its counterparts, Egyptian, Mesopotamian, and others, each contributing unique hues to the rich mosaic of human imagination. Picture this: across the fertile lands of the ancient Near East, civilizations arose, each crafting their own narratives of creation, gods, and heroes. Among them, Canaanite mythology emerges with its pantheon of deities, tales of cosmic battles, and the intricate relationships between gods and mortals. Yet, what sets Canaanite mythology apart is not just its distinct characters and stories, but the ways in which it interweaves with and influences neighboring mythologies. In the realm of Egyptian mythology, for instance, we encounter a pantheon dominated by powerful gods like Ra, Osiris, and Isis, each embodying aspects of life, death, and the natural world. Egyptian myths, with their elaborate cosmologies and intricate rituals, resonate with themes that echo through Canaanite tales of creation and divine order. Both cultures share a reverence for the cycles of nature and the role of gods in maintaining cosmic balance, reflecting a deep-seated belief in the interconnectedness of all things. Across the ancient Mesopotamian landscape, from the towering ziggurats of Babylon to the bustling markets of Ur, we find another tapestry of myth and legend that bears striking resemblances to Canaanite beliefs. In Mesopotamian mythology, gods like Marduk and Ishtar wield power over the forces of chaos and creation, mirroring Canaanite stories of Baal's triumph over the sea god Yam and Anat's fierce battles against monstrous adversaries. These parallels suggest not just cultural exchange, but a shared human quest to understand and harness the forces that shape our world. What emerges from these comparative explorations is a profound sense of interconnectedness, a recognition that, despite geographical and cultural differences, ancient peoples across the Near East shared fundamental concerns about existence, mortality, and the divine. Their myths served not only as narratives of cosmic origins but as frameworks for understanding the human experience, offering insights into morality, justice, and the complexities of relationships both earthly and divine. As we delve deeper into these comparative mythologies, we uncover layers of symbolism and meaning that transcend time and place. Symbols like the serpent, often associated with wisdom and temptation in both Canaanite and Mesopotamian myths, evoke primal fears and aspirations that resonate across cultures. Likewise, motifs of creation through divine struggle, as seen in both Egyptian and Canaanite tales, reflect a universal human desire to assert order over chaos and to find meaning in the unfolding of existence. In the mosaic of comparative mythology, each culture's stories enrich our understanding of the human condition, offering glimpses into the shared aspirations, fears, and hopes that have shaped our collective journey through history. Through these ancient narratives, we come to appreciate not only the diversity of human cultures, but also the underlying unity of human experience, a testament to our enduring quest to make sense of our place in a vast and mysterious universe. As the sands of time continue to shift and settle, and as archaeologists and scholars uncover new treasures from the depths of antiquity, the stories of Canaanite mythology stand as a testament to the enduring power of human imagination. They remind us that, across the ages, our ancestors grappled with timeless questions about the nature of existence and the mysteries that lie beyond the horizon. In their myths, we find echoes of our own hopes and fears, our longing for connection and understanding, a timeless legacy that continues to inspire and provoke wonder in the hearts of all who encounter it. In the quiet whispers of history, amidst the ancient ruins and fading inscriptions, the legacy of Canaanite mythology continues to echo through the corridors of time, leaving an indelible mark on the tapestry of human culture and thought. Imagine standing amidst the remnants of a once thriving city, where temples once echoed with the chants of priests and the rituals honoring gods like Ba'al and Asherah. Here, in the heart of ancient Canaan, myths were born, stories of creation, of heroic deeds, and divine interventions that sought to explain the mysteries of existence and the forces that shaped their world. These myths, passed down through generations, held profound meaning for the people of ancient Canaan. They offered not just narratives of gods and mortals, but insights into the values and beliefs that guided their lives. Themes of justice, loyalty, and the balance between order and chaos permeated these tales, reflecting the enduring human quest for understanding and meaning in the face of life's uncertainties. As the centuries unfolded and empires rose and fell, the myths of Canaanite culture found themselves woven into the fabric of neighboring civilizations. In Egypt, Mesopotamia, and beyond, echoes of Canaanite beliefs resonated in the stories of their own gods and heroes, forging cultural connections and shaping religious practices that spanned continents and centuries. But it is not just in the ancient world that the legacy of Canaanite mythology endures. In the corridors of academia, scholars continue to uncover new insights into the beliefs and practices of these ancient peoples, shedding light on the complexities of their cosmology and the rituals that defined their religious observances. In literature and art, too, the myths of Canaan continue to inspire and captivate. From the works of poets and playwrights who reimagine these ancient tales for modern audiences to the visual artists who breathe life into their gods and heroes on canvas, the enduring appeal of Canaanite mythology speaks to our shared fascination with the divine and the heroic. Perhaps most significantly, the legacy of Canaanite mythology resonates in the realms of ethics and morality. In the moral lessons imparted by myths of love and betrayal, of wisdom and folly, we find reflections of our own struggles and triumphs. These stories challenge us to confront questions of right and wrong, of duty and destiny, urging us to contemplate the consequences of our actions and the responsibilities we bear to one another and to the world around us. In this way, the legacy of Canaanite mythology is not merely a relic of the past, but a living testament to the enduring power of storytelling to shape human consciousness and inspire reflection. Through its myths, we are reminded of our shared humanity and the universal truths that bind us together, a legacy that continues to enrich and enlighten, offering us glimpses into the ancient wisdom that still resonates in the hearts and minds of all who seek to understand the mysteries of existence. As we stand on the threshold of a new age, where ancient beliefs and modern interpretations converge, the legacy of Canaanite mythology invites us to embrace the lessons of the past and to forge a future guided by compassion, wisdom, and reverence for the enduring truths that unite us as a global community. In its myths, we find not just stories of gods and mortals, but echoes of our own hopes and dreams, our fears and aspirations. A testament to the enduring power of myth to illuminate the human experience and to inspire us to strive for a world guided by justice, compassion, and understanding.